parents who are sitting beside the children, please give them some freedoms of expression to impress and express, not to depress. And 我不要看天花板，谢谢鹿晗 ，Thank you。Hello，哇，这边的女孩子比男孩子多嘞。哎呦，鹿晗，Are you a boy or girl 啊？Sorry， because the only 鹿晗 I know is 那个奔跑吧兄弟。Can I see your face, please? Can I start now? Okay, before we start, I would like you to tell me what is social study? Can we start with Xian?
老师, I'm so sorry. I think my camera isn't working, but I'll try to fix it.
Don't use the word try, my dear. If you try, I will cry. Everything will be dry. Do your best with all your zest to beat the test and win the race. You come on, man, baby.
Okay,
Right.
okay, I'll do my best to fix it.
Yes, don't even try. Your parents never try to raise you up. Okay, 加油，好，没事。This, you come in the class called the F class. Oh my
No,
god.
cause my iPad is really laggy right now. So
哎呀，你的 iPad 是多久的？
no,
快
it's
点
my
的
it's
啦。
my school's PLD.
PLD 哦，鹿晗是女孩子。Okay, finally I got it. Sorry. Okay, because the 鹿晗, you know, right?
Yeah, I know.
Wow, 真酸嘞。Okay.
Wait, so later, right, if you call me, right, I'll take quite some time to answer you because my iPad is really laggy.
Would you mind to change to your handphone instead with your laptop?
Okay, I'll do my best.
Yeah, 学得很快哈。Okay, just a quick one. Xin, what is social study?
Study about law and politics.
Study about what? Sorry, my dear.
Law and politics.
Law and what?
Politics.
Hey, speak English, are they? Law and what?
Law. Politics.
Law and poverty.
Politics.
Holiday.
No, politics.
Hey, bro, 我听不懂了，不要这样嘞，我刚刚生病好嘞。
Sorry.
Sorry, guys. If you think that why I attacked Xin because he has been with me, not she, sorry. He has been with me for 4 years. So I like to disturb him. And his brother was also my ex-student. Hey, how is Gavin? Hey, Gavin is waiting for result, right?
What result?
This year is year 2, GC.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, blur already. Sorry. Okay. It's talking about law and
Politics.
holy shucks. I don't know what you're talking. Can you type it out? Thank you. Okay, how about Antina? Type it out, seriously. I don't want you to repeat. Politics,
Studies about Singapore.
哎呦，你真的是给新加坡的政府 brainwash 了嘞。Xin, yeah, you say law and politics,
Yeah?
Oh, thank you. Who said that? Thanks, Xuyan, Shichen. Thank you very much. Uncle Raymond 不只是有老人痴呆症，也有耳朵听觉有问题啊，不好意思啊。Then you 先生 will be saying, oh my God, am I coming to the right class? 一见 will be saying, oh, well, I think should I continue? I leave it to you lah. Okay, he's talking about Singapore stuff, Antenna. Okay, Nicole, what about you? What is social study? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I already starting my class already. Just now, all the things I'm talking is actually related to social study. Nicole, what is social study?
Like our society.
Then? Don't worry, your parents are not beside you, right?
No.
No, okay. I saw Shichen 的弟弟在后面. Hello, 你好. Welcome. Come, sit down and enjoy our F class. F class? Yeah, a freaking class with fun and fabulous and full of excitements. Talking about society, okay, fine. Hao Chan, will you mind turn on your camera? Shen, what is social study?
What we learn in school.
Oh, you're a very typical MOE student. Well, young. Sorry, joke, you can take it. Which school are you from?
Tanjong Katong Girls' School.
Oh, the girls' school, naughty girl. Okay, thank you. Just kidding. Talking about okay. Shichen, 不用这样. Okay, relax, bro. Dijia, which school are you from and what is social study? Thank you, Xian. Dijia, Mute, please tell me what is social study.
It's about the
I can't hear you, my dear. It's very soft.
the studies of individuals and communities.
I tell you, bro, if you're going to talk like that in your oral, sayonara, must be loud and clear. Huh? Okay, study about what?
Individuals and communities.
Individual and community. Thank you. Hao Chen, what is social study and which school are you from? Sorry, Yijia, which school are you from again? Sorry.
Chongqing High School.
Dongzhen,
Main.
Main.
Yeah.
I just got 2 students. One student just graduate, your senior. Last year, Sec4. He's from Scout. I got a few Chongzhen main one, seriously. And also not main one. Okay, thank you. Hao Chen, what is social studies?
People. Social studies is like the study of society and people's actions.
Thank you. Okay, so which school are you from?
Nanhua.
Nanhua. Okay, thank you. You all can hear me. I'm not going to ask Shi Chen to talk. So Shi Chen cannot hear me. The rest can hear me. Hi, Lu Han. What is social study?
Study of Singapore.
Study of what?
Wait, my camera is working.
Yeah, hello. Study of what?
Study of Singapore.
Oh, you're too brainwash 嘞。哎呦，糟糕了，被洗脑。哎，新加坡未来的人民行动党。Okay, thank you. Which school are you from?
Fuhua.
I'm sorry.
Fuhua side.
Oh, Fuhua. Is it near where? In west side of Singapore, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think I got ex-student there. All right, thank you. Last but not least, my dear Shi Chen. What is your take on social study?
It's just like studying on like understanding like how like society works.
Okay, that's all. Thank you. How about which school are you from?
School of Science and Technology.
Oh, sorry, I hate math. Thank you. That's why I'm a humanities subject teacher. Okay, let's go through the place. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, the first interview with me, you guys has not done a good job, to be honest. Okay, this is an F class. F stands for freak, fail. And you need to fail here in order to pass. Okay, just to share a bit of my background first. All right, so actually I'm starting my lesson, but from the way you explain about social study, definitely will not score mark. We know about level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we know about why this is important. And social study is got to not only related to Singapore society. I'm sorry to say if your teacher are telling you this, sorry. And I was an ex-social study teacher in Kuo Presbyterian, Kuo for 7 years as a discipline teacher. Of course, humanities and counseling, all the special needs. I've been teaching for 30 years, and social studies started when I was in 2004 until now. It's very close at heart. The most favorite subject I like is history. I'll just give you a little background. My dream is to become a lawyer. I don't know what the heck I become a teacher. But before that, I was actually doing others ITs. My degree is in IT, and my second degree is in education. I got a few diplomas, but sadly to say, when I want to take a law degree, I was not rich enough to go for law, but I still love to learn to talk about law. So I put social study like a court case. All the years, touch wood. All the years a social studies student that went through me, they either score from A1 to C6. Okay? Why I say so? Because very simple. A few reasons. 我们要约法三章. The reason why is that you need not only, seriously, I got students in Zoom doing physics homework, doing math homeworks, and end up they still pass because of a few reasons. Sadly to say that they just because they have to take it. Social study is a compulsory subject. I'm not sure you know or not. And whether you like it, you go to secondary JC, it helps you in one way or another. And a few of you say, yeah, social study about Singapore, half of it is true. Because I've been teaching from the old syllabus to the new syllabus, the old syllabus talk about Sri Lanka, talk about Iran and Iraq war, talk about Kuwait, talk about Northern Ireland, talk about NHS, talk about Venice, all these things. Wait, Uncle Raymond, call me Uncle Raymond, please. Why is it related? Very simple. It's CC 相关 in the daily life now. So what? Honestly, I asked Luhan, I ask you one question. I ask you math. You know I hate math the most. Anyway, Antina, Nico, and Sin has been with me for a while. And Jun not in yet, my set 3 point. Luhan, I ask you one math. Within 5 seconds, you must answer me. Ready? I'm mute. Okay. 2 times 2?
4.
Wow. Very clever. Well done, Hao Chen. You agree not? Huh? You agree? You should say no, Uncle Raymond. If Lu Han 2 times 2 is 4 within 10 seconds, still cannot give you answer, something wrong with her. True not? Are you agree? Okay, let's do the next one. I ask this question. Lu Han, I give you within 5 seconds, you must answer me. How to use plus, minus, divide, and times in social study?
Huh?
Using plus, minus, time, divide in social study.
How?
Let's start off. I use plus, add. In order to add more meritocracy in the country, we have to minus away the discrepancy and prejudice. In order to multiply the resources of Singapore or even in China, we need to divide the love among all citizens, a stake for all, an opportunity for everyone. Rewards for work, work for reward, meritocracy. A leader must be in what Chinese is called 上梁不正下梁歪. So we must know what we have. We can use math in terms of social study. Thank you. Let's move on. For all of you step 4, usually I start off with chapter 8. Oh, my Junie is in with you. Oh, my Junie, Junie, where are you? Oh my God. Wait, okay. My favorite subject is history, seriously. From young and old, and I love China history, especially the Tang Song Yan Ming Qing, especially the Song Dynasty. 因为你 uncle 我是姓宋朝. Uncle, why you tell me history and social study? It's really related. Social study is about reverse back. It's study about social, right? Social in the terms of PES, political, economical, and social. So what, Lu Han? 2 times 2 is 4. It's straightforward logic, right? 对吗？可是我现在叫你用 plus, minus, divide, times to talk about social study, to talk about languages, 不一样，对不对？先劝，宜家，新石城。Oh, where's my the 浩辰不见了，浩辰，请问你你们去买云吞面你会跟他讲 dy dx 吗？你会跟他讲 algebra 吗？你会跟他讲 cosine tangent sine cos 多卡số 吗？会吗？你不会，你会看到那安迪你今天很漂亮嘞，哇，你的 makeup 很美你用 SK2哎呦，真是讨厌，我再给你多一粒馄饨。The choice of words is very powerful. And when you write, you have to write not just to try to write. You need to impress and express the words that the choice you use. Let's think about this one, my fifth spot. How can it use in social study? Of course, depends on how you see it. Let's move on. So I like to use a lot of acronyms. Okay. And it's just to share with you so far, one of them is to later at the end of the lesson, I'll show you. Take note now. Those of you may be a trial lesson today. I don't give a damn whether you come or whatever. Seriously. Are you good in Shichen? Are you good in Shichen? Are you good in Chinese Mandarin?
Decent.
Decent. 哎呦，很谦虚嘞，讨厌。OK， 请问你听过这个吗？姜太公钓鱼，燕者上钩，听过吗？
没有。
没有。轩轩听过吗？
没有。
没有。浩辰听过吗？没有。宜家听过吗？Antenna 你听过吗？When he was fishing, the fishing rod was a straight line without a curve, without a hook. So this guy asking, excuse me, with this kind of hook, how can you, with this kind of hook streak, how can you catch a fish? So he answered, 我在等一个人，所谓愿者上钩. So my class is, I leave it to you. I don't give a F how you think about it. I'm not interested on your A1 or A2. I'm interested that you love the subject. So you can imply, apply, supply, reply, and rely and comply in the real world. So all my social study are using real life example. Okay, that's how I teach. I've been teaching like that. I don't care parents complain or student complain, because at the end of the day, it's no point you score A1 here and you cannot imply and apply in the real world. For example, your BTO, your skill future. Okay, are you show the racial harmony? What is property? So there will be a face-to-face study exam. Very simple. Antenna, you went to, Xinyan has been my regular student in Glassroom Club. every year, before the O-level exam, I will book the entire cafe, okay? And everyone will sit there and do a full social study exam paper. To be honest, Zoom, there is a limitation. Nicole, do you agree now? Ijia or Antonio, do you agree? I will not say, okay, guys, can you now start now, do your SBQ? I'll wait for you 45 minutes. Oh, Chen. Hi, Junie. Can you turn on your camera, Junie? Thanks. I know you're in Sec 3, Junie, but don't worry. How Chen, will you feel stupid, right? 45 minutes to sit there and do SBQ paper. True enough. Right? That is the reason why I need to book a physical place to go through it. All these years, the student went there. And I'm proud to say, those students who go there is confirmed a B3 and above. I'm not showing off. You need two hands to clap. One hand is mine, the other hand is student. No, I'm not one of the hand. One hand is yours, the other hand is about your ABC. And do you know what is ABC? Your attitude, behavior, and your characters. Without this attitude, behavior, and characters, Uncle Raymond, I'm doing social study. It's true. If the government do not have the right attitude, the citizen will not behave well. Somebody send me a message. Hold on. And do you realize that why is characters important? Okay, thanks, Junie. I'm sorry. The characters are, remember, Xian and Nico and Ijia, we talk about CCE, right? Is it character? In secondary school, right? Shichen, Haoshen, 对吗? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice student in. Yeah. So what we want to inculcate to develop is when you do social study, it's very important. Social study is an open-ended questions. And then if I ask you, do you agree that foreign talents is important to Singapore? And then see, and I will leave you alone today for a while. Huh? Any point of time, if you need help, don't worry, I'll definitely do my best to help you, Xing. Okay, you can see your brother having done your SS, so you need help. Don't worry, it's not within this lesson. Antenna, do you welcome foreign talent?
Yeah,
Why?
because Singapore has a lack of people.
Then you must say, yeah, because I'm one of the foreign talent here. Clown, Uncle Raymond. I cannot take it, Shichen and rest of you listening. Every time in the MRT, last time many, 哎呦，这个是中国人，这些印度人，这些马来西亚人，这些越南人，全部来新加坡抢工作。I really feel as shameful. This is live recording. I sometimes feel very shameful to be a Singaporean. To look at my Singaporeans, what's your freaking problem that foreigners come to Singapore? I work in Starbucks as a cleaner, as a dishwasher. I work in Gotishu also clearing rubbish after I quit my MOE job. I work all kinds of jobs. I even in the police force now. Okay, if you don't believe, later you see yourself. Okay, so foreign talent is important. We are relating to this month topic called globalizations. 1,000 years ago, my ancestor from China, or even few hundred years or so, my great-grandparents came to Singapore. Without my great-grandparents, you think I would be in Singapore? I always tell my Chinese counterpart, hey, bro, this doesn't belong to Singapore for Chinese. It's a multiracial. Okay? And I cannot think of people, I may be offended because social study is a very, very super sensitive topic. Okay? Seriously. Okay? And they say, hey, the Malay always drug addict. The Indian always drink and give problem. The Chinese must be loan shark. Very sad. Shichen Nico. Every time I do police duty, when they call, oh, there's a family dispute, drug. We all will talk among ourselves, must be the Malay couples. Few days ago, I attend my ex-student father, which he's already 30 years old. So I was discussing and talking about my ex-students. And true enough, one of my ex-students just passed away 2 years ago. He died of overdose drugs. I remember when he was in my class at that time in the school, I even told him off. I literally told him off with the F word that I'm telling you. Really, literally F word as a discipline teacher. You know what he tell me? Sorry, my father is also a drug addict. My uncle is a drug addict. Huh? It doesn't make you any different. You should be out of this wedlock, this lock, and out of this poverty. It's about your attitude, behavior, and characters. And we government have done the best to give yellow ribbons. Do you know what's yellow ribbons? Do you know what is a lot of things that the government has enticed? True enough, what you mentioned is about the government of Singapore. But this month, we're talking about globalizations. Without foreign talents coming to Singapore, we will not be here. Without people like your parents, I salute to all your parents who thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, nothing fall apart. It's not very hard that you guys, your parents, 千里迢迢从中国下来新加坡，还是从马来西亚。I have to salute them. Why? Because they want to find a good place for you to EKE a living, to make a better life, better effort. Last year, I taught one of the China students. I asked him, hey, bro, Thomas, huh? I don't like Singapore. Singapore sucks. Okay. So what are you going to do? Well, I'm just here to take my O-level and pass, and then just get out of the country and go back to China. Sorry, Uncle Rima, I'm telling you the truth. I say, well done. Nothing wrong. At least 你要对得起良心，对得起父母。This is social study. I have a student who scored A1. My son was my ex-student. He scored very well for social study for F. I asked him, do you know this? No, I don't care. I just want to pass. Oh my God, seriously, that is not the way. Why I sigh? Because social study, a lot of people don't understand. It's important. So I ask you, Hao Chen, look, if you all have a textbook, please bring your textbook, put in front now. I'm asking you, can you remember every single word here now? Guys, I don't care. If you have first lesson or you want to continue, I don't care, seriously. But please, tolong, don't share my formula with your other friends. Seriously. Okay? The first one, issue 1, you realize it's called NRIC, floats. And then the world, okay? Now, all these, don't look at my acronyms. I've been using this since for, how many years? 2016. Let me check my file. Is it there? No, 2016. Oh, Chen, can you remember? Can you tell me? Now you close your eyes. Tell me chapter 2 他讲什么？你有 textbook 吗？浩辰有没有？没有啊。Okay, so your textbook. Sorry, who has the textbook right in front of you? 陆涵有吗？萱萱有吗？ Do you have textbook?
3 or 4.
Oh, just the content page.
Yeah, Sec 3 or 4.
Anyone? 萱萱有吗？萱萱有没有 textbook? No. Okay. So this will be your textbook, and you realize that chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the sentences are so damn long, right? True enough. So we are using the acronyms. Especially we're talking about chapter 8. I want to make social study to be F word, to be fun, to be fantastic, and be full of informations that you can use it, extract it, you use in any parts of your social study. And the most important is this chapter in 8, 9, 10. Junyi, maybe you are 先睹为快. Hello, Zhong Hao. Can you mind turn on your camera, please? Because this topic, can I have a show of thumbs? Thumbs up. Who want to go JC? Let me rest my throat. Emoji. Show emoji, please. Who want to go JC? So few. How Chen, you want to go poly? Still thinking. 你的心要去 poly， 可是你父母亲让你去 JC， 对吗？很多个是JC okay, fine. If you want to go JC or poly, this chapter 8, 9, 10, you drill to your brain and to your heart. Confirm drop mistake. I don't teach A-level, because one day I went to work, a few months, and then so after O-level, no tuition, so I go and help my ex-boss. So I was in the train, going to work, inside the train, cross-reference, inference, comparison, reliability, and usefulness skill, I saw in front a girl, right in front of me, is called from RJC. You know it's RJC, Xian Xian? Nicole, you know right? Yijia, you know right? Hao Chen, you know right? Zhong Hao, you might turn on your camera. I'm very OCD. I need you all to turn on your camera. If not, I will keep asking you. I know, Juni, your camera spoiled already. Thank you.
My monitor don't have webcam.
Did he talk to me? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, louder, sorry. I got
My
hearing a bit problem. 对不起。
my
做
monitor don't have webcam.
Huh?
Yeah. My monitor no webcam.
Which school are you from?
Anglican High.
Oh, Anakin High. Are you able to use your laptop to use the Zoom?
No battery. Yeah.
Then charge lah, bro. Charge lah. You got power. Come on.
Okay.
Don't worry. I need to see your face. Okay, anyway, I continue. Please do something like Luhan just now also got problem. So she was in front looking at the notes. You know what is general paper? General paper is your like English. You put the word, very big word, globalization. You better, if you want, you better make sure this topic is very wide. I'm telling you, I have the experience to teach because I worked in a multinational company before become a teacher. Okay, I was in the national service as a Singaporean, and it was in MOE for 7 years. And now I'm in the police force for coming 4 years, and I received every year's best award. And this year I got another award. Wow, I'm so proud of myself. I'm sharing with you out of so many ministry, these are the 3 ministry that is so important, and it's not leaving me as a legacy, but I feel good that, you know, when I was in these 3 organizations, ministry, you know, the world know. If someone were to say, Hao Chen, you graduate from Singapore, the first thing, wow, the education is good, right? Globalized. But why? What's so big deal? Like Hao Chen, Yijia, why come to Singapore? Why don't go to Australia, Malaysia? Why Singapore? Because Uncle Raymond, Singapore is an education hub, ma. They produce elite, singing people, ma. And like those top school, big deal. IP school, big deal. IB school, big deal. Breakfast, big deal. Very big deal, of course. Because it add into my portfolio, it add into my testimonial, it add into my future career. True enough, I was an interviewer. I can tell you. Will you want to employ a Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge, NUS, or IT student to do a job to pay 3,000 or 13,000 a month? Is it related? Yes, it is, ladies and gentlemen. Your teacher will not share with you this. And social study is very important if you are going for a study of business law, business, engineering, any faculty in university. And those students who are with me are the 3 students. You know, right? You are not here to pass your Sec 3, Sec 4. I'm here to prepare you for university. So let's talk about this later. We talk about chapter 8. We call the word. If you have the textbook, you know what it means, what it called word. Word stands for workers in a world with 5 T. In fact, it's more than 5 Ts. Overseas, yes, globalization talk about import and export in chapter 9 and 8 and 9. Research and developments, the 5M in chapter 10, which is we call the hybridization and urbanizations. Okay, what it means like the Korean, the Korean influence in Singapore, like the Starbucks influence, chapter 10. Of course, every year my favorite is to spot question. And last year I spotted the SPQ and SEQ questions. I think it's more than 50% correct. So far, every year the question I spot very close, and it came out, especially for history, but history changed. So I'm going to start again to analyze and research to see what kind of question will be coming out this year. I think I told you before, right? I just spot, I'm not good in like confirm this question come out. And that's once we done, somewhere in April, okay, somewhere in April, we will do what I call a face-to-face exam, more drilling, more attack. Attack means go direct, 对症下药 to the particular topic. Defense and technology, cybercrime, which is chapter 11, which is very close to our heart. Okay, I ever seen done a police officer job before, and one auntie came and told me she was being scammed. I look at her bank account, I thought it's $450. Even 警察先生，你再算后面有3个零。My goodness, he lost 450,000 Sing dollar to a scammer. Okay, I used to do scamming, anti-scam in MRT station because my division is in Woodland. So I go around to other houses to talk. Like tomorrow, I'm going to a primary school to talk about TD, total defense. Yeah, total defense. So it's my job interesting. I'm not only teaching, I'm also doing other things. I also help my boss now to do copying, to do bazaar, to sell the push card. Why I'm doing so many things? I want to get as much experience so that I can share and care and dare you with all my students so that I want my student to do well. And guess what? Some of my ex-students from the Zhongzhen main, whoever from Zhongzhen, I can't remember who. He's now working as my part-timer in one of my boss shop. And ask him, how I purposely, hey, how do you think about using social studies skill in English? Wow, Uncle Raymond, very useful. Because I really, first time in my life working, I see different kind of characters and different type of customer who ask for demanding things. And some of the customers are very nice. Then I ask, how can you relate this to social study English? Well, you see, it's all about the D word. What is the D word? Diversity. Well done. His name is none other than Chen Hanling. So what does it mean to live in a globalized world? Okay, globalization is a term used to describe how trade and technology have made the world into a more connected, interdependent place, and globalization also captures in its scope the economic and social changes that have come about as a result. So I would like all of you to type in your answer, but let me share with you before that. Let's see. Okay, what is the social study using NIC? This one, quick, hold on. I share you with another slide. But of course, if you want, you can take a picture. If you want other things, okay, yeah, this one. What is NRIC? All this I will share with you one by one to give you an overall. Okay. In your textbook, these are all the chapter, right? And sometimes your SPQ and SRQ might ask you whether it's issue 1, issue 2, issue 3. Correct, Hao Chen? Right? Correct, Xin Chen? 对吗? Correct, Nico? I did not agree. Xin Chen, Zhong Hao, agree? Okay. Ready? Let's start. We go by issue 1. Now, issue 1 is got to do with NRIC. Please write down if you want to. So in order to understand what is issue 1, we are talking about nationality. Agree now, Shen Shen? In chapter 1, Junyi, agree now? In chapter 1, we talk about 4 different types of marriages. 有吗？记得吗？记得哦？Then we also talk about, look at your textbook now. If you don't believe me, look at your textbook. We talk about 3R. Agree now? 一下 race, religion, and right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I like to do this voting. Very fun. Okay, if race, thumbs up. If you agree, which one is the most important in Singapore or in the world? Ready? Okay, Nico, ready? Thumbs up for race. Okay. Crap is for rights. Religion will put the 2 hands together. Let's go. Let me rest my throat for a while. Emoji. June, you say rights, okay. Yeah, 看你这种颜色我就知道了。Rights. How about 心远、轩轩、Nicole? Well, everything talk about rights. Hao Chen, Zhong Hao, 心远 which one you choose? Zhong Hao, are you there? You can hear me, Zhong Hao?
Can.
Which one you choose? Race,
Right.
religion, or right? Rights, okay. See you there. Hello?
Right.
Rights. Nothing wrong, It's your right to choose right. And Lu Han, you choose right?
Yeah.
I tell you, don't tell anybody, Yijia. Lu Han cannot hear me. I mute her already. Yijia, the most important is religion. The most important. Because religion can do about the jihad war. It's called the Holy War. Because of the Holy War and the religions, that's why we got this CUT. That's why we got Christmas. Let's got all these things. Wait, Uncle Raymond. What are you talking? Because a lot of people come to this country because we allow the freedoms to practice religions. Religions is a big umbrella where one religion can have many different races with the rights given. Ladies and gentlemen, in other countries like Afghanistan, their religion is that 女孩子不可以读书，女孩子你给我静静在家里。That's a religion. But you go against the religion, 我跟你讲 look at Israel and Hamas. 打了几千年、几百年还在打仗。Anyone taking history will tell you, war started because of the Karl Marx communism. We've got time, we'll tell you, I will convince you, religions is the most important. You can disagree with me, yeah? I like this house, and you know why? It's like a court case, 法官大人，我当事人 religion 是对的。Of course, 先前你讲 objection， 法官大人反对。我觉得 right 是重要的。Of course, and then if you are the judge, 反对 yourself. Why I raise up my hand? How do I put down my hand? Okay, never mind. One more. Religions is where you practice in Singapore. We got the gadget holidays. Last week, we got the Thai Busan. When you come to religions, I can tell you, unless you are atheist, you are against religions. You don't believe in God. 我没有话讲。You realize religions and bring in the unity of a country, the disorganized of a country when the religions collapsed. Seriously, I've been teaching so many here. If you ask me any questions, I will make my argument, religion is number one. I know some of you are free thinker. Okay, I'm not going to change you. I'm a Catholic. One time my relative are Muslim. My son's godparents are Indian. Most of my students, ex-students who are doing very well are Indians. So you cannot say I'm racist. When I keep a mustache and wear like a Malay, I go Malaysia, they thought I'm Malay. Because boleh cakap Melayu bagus kuat sini. Cantik sia bagus. Rasulullah makan. You see? And they look at me as a Baba. But when you respect, I always say, in order to respect people, to respect your religions, you respect the religion, their religion 3 times, and you got no excuse. Why terrorists attack Americans and other countries? Because of religions, not their rights. Because they take religions as the most paramount important. We talk about identity. Identity is about your pink IC and your passport and all these things. Identity is so important. If you do not have the identity, it's called stateless. You cannot own property. So when we do patrolling outside sometime, we say, sir, can I have your IC, please? Can I have your work permit? And true enough, we do caught some illegal workers to stay back. And you know they bet me, bet us, not me, sorry. Hey, sir, please, don't send me, please. I know I overstay, but I need money to bring back the money to my country because they are living in poverty. Because they don't have the rights. Very sad. Citizen with culture and traditional value. It's about chapter 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Look at your textbook. If don't have tomorrow, go back to school, bring your textbook. Forget about chapter 1, 2, 3. Remember your NRIC. Your NRIC is the first chapter 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's move on. Floats in chapter 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Juni. So roughly now you know what? The 4, 5, 6, 7 is about floats. And then I asked you about foreign talents, right? To come Singapore. You see, chapter 4, 5, 6, 7 is talking about foreigners. Hey, hello. Malaysia people go back to Malaysia lah. China people go away lah. Indonesia, Philippines go away. Then I asked the person, hey, hello, asshole. So who is going to help Singapore? You so smart, you do lah. 他抢我的饭碗嘞，他抢我的饭碗还不要紧，还抢我卖屋子，还抢我这个，为什么？因为你不争气，你是守株态度，你无聊，你不用功 ，you got no ABC, you the poor attitude, poor behavior, poor character. No wonder you have no discipline, you are not efficient, and you flop. You are not fabulous. Without foreigners, Singapore is doomed. In fact, many years, people come exchange. Look at 郑和下西洋. Look at the Chen Qi attack in other country. Look at Napoleon. Look at Alexander. Look at Julius Caesars. Look at Hitler. Look at Stalin. Why? They look for the best of the best to beat the test and be the top of the crest. Local peoples. What's so great about you? If you are good, compete. Just like imagine they're running in a marathon. No racism. I hate people to add racism. I got one student ask me, Xian Xian, so what about LGBT? They are part of the society. 30 years ago, if you talk about LGBT, good luck to you, man. 30 years or 40 years ago, you talk about you got body, got tattoo, good luck to you. And don't say I'm SS. In Singapore, SS means secret society. That's the other colleague who go down and really capture and lock up secret society. When I was doing duty, I saw an Indian boy, should be an SS. Okay, SS means secret society. You lock up. 我 came in, being locked up was show like 周星驰讲走路. Very yaya. Then later, the grandmother, 80 plus, came and built him. I was so shocked. Like, he was Indian, auntie. Can you please help me speak pretty well English? Yes, auntie. Sure. Why? I'm here to build my grandson. My heart dropped. The first thing come to my mind, cross-referencing and reliability. Hey, where are the parents? How come ask a granny and build the grandson? So I approached my colleague. Hey, this auntie. You know what the next thing they said? Oh, the same old auntie again. As I turn around, what the? Huh? What do you mean? The auntie came here many times already. Oh my God. What's wrong with the society? So after you went build, guess what? The young man was so nice, holding the grandma. Say, talk in Indian, I don't understand what he's saying. It must be, grandma, be careful. Open up the gantry and even bow to me. The grandma even say, thank you for help. Must be saying something to the grandson about me. Actually, I want to stop him and say, hey, bro, don't ever let me see you to come in again. Am I racist? He's an Indian there. I can just simply ignore him. That is the next thing, opportunities. Write down LARA. Leadership is key. Anticipate change and stay relevant. It's in one of your chapter 1, 2, or page 16 or 17. LARA. 现在帮我 type LARA. L stand for leadership is key. A stand for anticipate change and stay relevant. R stand for reward for work, work for reward. Meritocracy. And last one is a state for all, opportunity for everyone. In one word, it's called 仪式什么? Who can add for me? Equality. Nico? 中豪? 就你仪式什么? Antina? Everyone on the par. Well, seriously, 你家仪式什么? 你们要考 O-level Chinese 哦？浩辰先生，一视同仁听过吗？听过一视同仁吗？有没有？没有啊？有听过一视同仁 means everyone on the same status. You know to say that okay, all the Malays please stay in Pulau Tekong. The Indians stay in Pulau Ubin. The Chinese will all stay in Orchard Road. 我跟你讲，鹿晗，我第一个跟星远坐飞机跑去 Australia 跟 Kangaroo 跳了。这个国家不可以 stay 了，对吗，Nico？对吗，先。That's why if you are staying in HDB, you can see the Malays and the Indian. 只要你有钱，只要你有钱有工作，你要住3房式、4房式、5房式，住 condo, I don't give a damn. But it's not true in US if you know. The 90210 Beverly Hills are all super rich. Even you're super rich, if you got color and many years ago, sorry, the blacks, get out of my way. Sorry, the Hispanic, get out of my way. Sorry, the Chinese worse. Go and stay in San Francisco, part of the place. Not in Singapore. Because we are talking about awareness, alertness, and attention towards a more diverse society. We create awareness to tell people, look, come to Singapore. I want to alert you that we have fairness. I draw your attention because I want the best of the best people like you, with your parents, to be able to contribute so that there is no threats. We have a proper system in place for all of you to show that we show equality, we show meritocracy. We give EduSave, not because the Malay only $10, the Indian no need lah. And now I can't see you, I no need to give you money. The Chinese $100. Oh, I tell you, Shichen, that's it, man. This is not the country I want to stay anymore. Yeah, recently I got a few students got $500 awards higher this. And recently I saw one of my Indian ex-student. He came to my downstairs with his BMW. And I can't recognize him. He said, hey, sir, Mr. Shang, how are you? I said, oh, you're my ex-student. Yeah, how are you? I'm now selling the sari, that means the Indian's dress in Tekka with his girlfriend getting married. He came to my house because one of my neighbor is an Indian family. And my Indian friends, his son also my ex-students. So, and he was actually, this student who came was a normal academic student. Cannot study, always got scolded by me. Why? Not because I really appreciate students who are late and still come to school. Seriously, I even bow to them. As a discipline teacher, I even bow to them and say, thank you for coming. They say, sir, I'm late. Why you bow to me? Very sarcastic. I say, no. At least you come to school and study because I respect you, because I respect you, because you respect your parents, knowing that you are late, you still get punishment and you still come to school. Thank you, sir, for coming to school. My appreciation. That is the system I want. Okay, now let's move on to the next. Word is the one that you see NRIC floats the word. Very simple. I've been using this acronym for the 9 years. Every student know about it. Easier to remember. When it comes to words, like this one, I talked about it already, right? Okay, then you go about this one here. Okay? Can Okay, so this is the question I'm going to stop. So I'm going to stop here. Before I go on, I talk so much. Lower your hand down. Okay. Now next one. Okay. Hey, that's me. I think maybe a bit small. Okay. That's a quick one. That's my profile. Okay, that means from 204 to 24, then it's 25, more than 20 years. Okay. Right. Actually, I'm completing my 4th books, which is going to launch in a few more months' time, and writing my 5th books. Okay. Now, this is a boot camp I use. Okay, this is very important, guys. I just want to recall you, if you're going to come to my lessons, I always go very systematically. Senior will know because his brother Gavin was one of my ex-students. Number one, when we talk about exploring, okay, all these we know to talk about. The main thing is the SPQ and SRQ. There's 2 different things. Okay, SPQ, I also got another acronym to use. It's called ICRAP. And then we got this one, you call DEAR. I have the honors and privilege to have a very good senior teacher. They are really retired, who taught SS since 2000. They are the very first batch of teachers. And I also got a very good history encyclopedia teacher. He has been teaching history since 1960, when Singapore was independent, until the year 2000 in my ex-school. And all these teachers, and one of the teachers also who are now teaching in NIE, I'm not sure she retired now. She was also my colleague, and she wrote about the SPQ and SRQ book. Okay, and she shared with me, and we are sitting in the same staff room, and shared with me a lot of ideas. So I kind of modified the acronyms and the formulas to suit my other student. And I came up a few like ICRAP, DEAR, taxi, and all these to help my student not only to answer for O-level or Kaochen, Yijiang, and then is to help you for university as well to learn on that. Okay, so this is today's lesson. Just want to share a bit of things. Okay, this one you all should know. I just want to go quickly. Okay, the introductions. No, this is not one to share. This is for my. Okay, so yeah, exploring citizenships. Okay, Juni. A few things to take note, especially for chapter issue 1. It's about the what you call the race and rights and religions, not at my backyard stuff. Just a quick whatever I can think of. Issue 2 is the worst things that I hate more is the France assimilations. And compare with the country like Singapore. You know, France assimilation in chapter 5 or 6 is talking about if you are in France, you have to follow their way of life because of their rich history. So if you are other races, because of that, France always got being terrorized attacked by terrorists because they believe that they are the Catholic, they're Christian. So other religions are now not important. That is super wrong. That is super wrong. I really admire and thank you so much for Mr. Lee Kuan Yew to give this little tiny red dog a place called home for all different religions, except one, Xian and Yijia and then except one that we do not allow is called the Falun Gong. I'm not sure you heard before. No? You go and ask your mommy, or even better, if your 爷爷奶奶 to create conversation 啊，爷爷奶奶，我听我的老师说，以前有一个教会叫做法轮功，其实这个法轮功在中国也是被禁止的。Okay, so something this is also like a religion. So you see, because of religion, you can be break out the society. Next. This one, as you know, globalization is very important because you guys will not be just after graduating from university, you stay put in Singapore. You have to get out of this country and learn something, right? To expand your horizon, right? Any more? Okay. Okay, this is not, we're going to talk about this one. So ability to what? Can I take out this? Okay, I just take out everything. You want, you please copy it. Later, after this, I will not hear your opinion. Social study help me to about ABCD. Ability to understand what kind of society I want, what kind of society I'm going to face when I come out to work in real life. So understanding social study will give you a better understanding that, you know, why the Malay have to put the tujon, why the Indians have this, why the Muslim have to fast, why there's a 7 month. I got these Indian students, Indian Muslim from India, came to Singapore. One day he was in my class and happened we talk about social study and happened to be 七月鬼节. He said, Uncle Raymond, isn't Singapore talk about sustainability and eco-friendly and not to burn things? Why are they burning things? Isn't create pollution and it's everywhere from? He say, hey, girl, be careful what you say. No, these burning things are burning to the spirits. Huh? Then he remind me, then he say, is it similar to the Halloween? You know, I joke with her. Yeah, Halloween, the ghost only got 1 day holiday. The Chinese got 1 month holiday. Which will you prefer, which go? Then she was joking with me. Of course, I prefer the Chinese go. I got 1 month holiday. Obviously lah. Okay. Anyway, she don't understand what is this for. I say, oh, this is a traditional. This is a religious rooted practice. You see? And you go and get rid of this, see what will happen. 宁可信其有，不可信其无啊！真的，这种是很邪的。当在拜这些东西，你最好不是 move away 5 to 8 meters away 啊！你不要哇这么臭这些东西，你不要乱讲话。在7月，我跟你讲，你千万不要乱讲话。你老师可能不知道，我这个是老一辈的人，我跟你讲。B basically allows me to know what is the strong bonding among the race and religion. We have Chinese New Year, and 1 month time, my relative will be fasting for Ramadan. Why? I can tell you, tell me which religions are. Xing Yuan, and all of you, Nico, Xian Xian, Zhong Hao, and Zhuni, which religions can fast for 1 month? Nico, Luhan, I'm a Catholic. Every Friday, we are not supposed to eat meat. You know why? It's because Friday, as a Catholic, we believe Jesus died on Friday. So cannot eat meat. Because got blood, ma. Xian, you know what I do? 鸡饭一盘. Huh? People say, Susan will say, huh? Why you like that? Because after eating, I will send an email to Jesus and ask him for forgiveness. Amen. Susan will look at me. Isn't it wrong? Yeah, it's up to my practice. It's my right, right? Just like you say, it's my right. Doesn't mean I eat chicken rice, I'm going to kill someone or do something bad. It's me and God and me. That's how I feel. As a Christian, by right, every Sunday I have to go to church. I only go during Christmas, Good Friday. Or what, you know, Antenna, they say, right, 平时不烧香，临时抱佛脚. Something when sometimes I need something. I'm going to pray to God, please. It's up to me. I'm telling you the truth. This is Uncle Raymond. As long as I do the right things, help people, see, caring for those underprivileged, the low-income and special needs citizens. Many years ago, when I was in my secondary school, I brought some of my whole class to visit the Moy's home. Write down the Moy's. It's an old folks home, nursing home. And that's why we build the characters of my students. Some of them are super rich. Really super rich, where I say rich, where they stay in Sentosa. Okay? And come to school by yacht, 游艇, Lamborghini. Very rich, super rich. They never 吃过苦，也不知道什么是叫做贫穷啊。So when this really show the D effect, diversity is the key to success in Singapore. Other country, I don't know. 所谓几个字，狗眼看人低 not in Singapore. And I don't like to see this type of things. I'm not saying that because the student is ITE or Pathlight or Northlight. The journey, I always tell my student, ahead of you is a marathon. We do not care what kind of status, because the last one is the 3E, how efficient and how effective you are as a citizens of Singapore, be it foreigners or locals. 只要你是人，不是外星人。每个人坐在今天这个地方 sitting at your Zoom, you don't no more don't say I want to have good result. Good is Good. Excellence is a longer words. So use the word excellence or awesome. Don't say I want to produce good result or great result. Say to yourself, I want to produce excellent result. Is it got to do with social study? Yes. If Singapore do not have the excellent airport, excellent healthcare, excellent education, excellent security, excellent globalization, you think people want to come to Singapore or not? You ask yourself. Yeah, I got good result. Yeah, but if your whole class all got excellent, how? Hua Chong student, ask your friend. IP student, one of my students tell me, last time I taught him. Uncle Raymond, thank you. I from a C5 to a B4, a B3 English. Okay, good. Cannot. Because if I don't get A1, A2, I'll be out of IP class. Think how like the whole entire class are A1 to A2 English. He got B3. Stress on Xian Xian and Zhong Hao. Why must you stress yourself? It's good to stress yourself. I stop for a while. I'd like to hear everyone's after telling you for nearly 1 hour. How is the feel now? Can you now redefine what is social study? Back to you, Xingyan. Don't give me one sentence. If you're going to feel your oral, then give one sentence. And actually, when you talk, you should know all the 3 students with me. Talk a bit more. Go.
Can let me think for a while first.
Yes, Nico? What is social study now? Yes? Adina? What is social study now?
Social studies is the study of a diverse society around our world, be it religion studies or even social classes. Everyone is equal.
Thank you. Better, Hao Chen? I can't hear you. How you define social study now?
Still the same as just now.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Like just still the same, like
Still the same.
people's
That means I did not impart my knowledge enough for you to have a better definition. That's all. Serious. Okay. Yijia? Yeah, Yijia. Please define. Nobody want to talk. Okay, how about this Luhan?
It's a subject that lets students understand society, governance, and global issues.
That's all?
Yeah.
Okay, how about Shen Shen? Thank you.
It's like a study of individuals, communities, and societies, like globalization and religion.
Okay, thank you. Junyi.
The study of society like globalization and the study of like how to understand the society more and like understand better things like religion and other stuff. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. How about our dear friends, Shichen?
It's like also to like instead of just understanding, it's also to like support them and like show care for those that need help. For example, like the lower classes.
Thank you very much. That remind me another related story. So last 2 weeks, I have a police dinner and was sitting beside my second head in charge. So he was in charge of these homes. So I was sharing with him that, sir, I have a friend I remember every year, he will ask his children to save up the money. And then end of the year, they are Christian. At the end of the year, the father will bring their 3 children to a grocery and buy all the yen, rice, everything. And they will bring to the old folks home. Okay, to the old folks home there and share this joy and things to the old folks home. And oh, sorry, that was the father. So my friend now is that, so he passed to me and told me that when he was young, that was many years ago, the father has been doing that. The father is already 80 years old. So my friend is around my age. He shared me. Then he said that, guess what, Raymond? One of my son already 20 plus, and he told me, he said, Daddy, now I think I take over. I was so shocked that, this legacy has passed down to share is what you mentioned, Shichen. That is social study. That is to show that the study of how the social work, the fabric, write down, the fabric of the society, write down the word, the fabric of the society. It really depends the love, which stands for live on virtue everlasting, LOVE, live on virtue everlasting, to reduce the hate. And the hate stand for have all thoughts of evil, stand for hate. So this fabric of the society that you are now in, I respect all of you. You guys are to be the future's leaders in 10, 15 years time to come. Are you going to have these social fabrics to be more nitty, to be more cohesiveness? Thank you, Shichen. Who else ever see you. Jian.
For me, social studies is the study of the human society and relationship. For example, some of the things are like race, religions, or rights, or even like politics and laws. That's all.
Very good. Let me remind you, since you love Taylor Swift so much, do you think Taylor Swift concert the last year or the year before, does it bring the society in Singapore to be more vibrant?
Yeah.
Because there are other country, right? Other fans from other around. Is it Taylor Swift is the only stop in Singapore, right?
Yeah.
Correct or not? For the
in
Asia, right? 对吗?
Yeah.
There you are, you see. But why Taylor Swift purposely choose Singapore and not Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, but Taylor Swift got all the fans around the world, and when they know Taylor Swift is coming to Singapore, why they come to Singapore? You see, I leave it the question to all of you. To me, my answer is very simple. Because this country is very diverse. Because this country welcome everyone. As long as you don't create troubles. As long as you make sure that you come here, follow the rules, follow the laws. You want to do anything, fine. My son also went to see the Taylor Swift concert. Wow, crazy. $300 to $500. 今年马上 sing to you 啦。OK，Nicole 讲了吗？Nicole 还没有讲哦，Nicole。 你讲了吗？Sorry，还没讲啊。Yes，
social study is like a subject about the world and like how the world works and our human society.
that's all.
Yeah.
Thank you. It remind me of 3 words. Write down, please. So social study talk about the underdeveloped, developing, and developed countries society. Underdeveloping, you know, there are certain countries you can find out. You will come out in your SPQ. Underdeveloped, developing, and developed society. Okay, thank you. Zhong Hao, what about social study to you?
Social studies.
I can't hear you. Can you speak a bit louder? Sorry.
Social studies. Understanding society and its issues. Yeah.
Issue like what? Then you must say, to understand the issues like poverty, like environmental, like globalization,
Immigration.
cyber security, issue related close to our hearts, like our day-to-day necessity goods and services, right? So you realize, all of you, when you're walking on the street at night, there's lamp, there's light. They won't say, oh, because you never pay taxes, I'm going to switch off the whole entire lamp, and then you use your torchlight, your handphone light. Or not because you are foreigners, you never pay taxes to the government, so I'm not going to protect you. That's super duper wrong. A society means to care and share regardless. Very good example, during the COVID-19, the government give masks and give vaccinations to whether local and foreigners. That is chapter 4, 5, 6, 7. The system, there's no threats. Everyone has the 3A, awareness, alertness, and attention, to create the vibrancy, the beauty of a society that everyone's not only 一视同仁, but everyone has a chance and an opportunity to be successful. Not like this picture here. I want to die. I cannot breathe. Singapore. I help me. I can how to breathe. So this is some of the questions that I want to share. I syrup. I stand for inference, C stand for comparison, R stand for reliability, U stand for usefulness, P stand for purpose, T stand for tone. That's I call it I syrup. More details will be coming out next few lessons. Just to give you a head start, what is it? So every time we look at source-based questions, now Antenna, Nico, and Xingyan, I think you see until you get sick and tired. You know, during my English lesson, we talk about the visual graphic text, right? The 4 corners, the front ground, middle ground, background. This is where I would, okay, because there's still some part of the picture below, I cut it off. So you must know there's a 3 ground, the front ground. Oh, sorry, my line. So this is a foreground, FORE, yeah. And this is the middle ground. To the middle. Okay, one more time. This one not nice. Okay, middle ground here. Sorry, I got 3 monitors. Okay, this is my center monitor, middle ground, and this is a background. On the foreground, I can see the Singaporean stepping on the stone. On the middle ground, I can see this skeleton fish. Is anyone going to help me? Showing that it's quite bad. Because as a Singaporean, I can see there's a lot of people suffering because of high costs, and the salary is not very high, and cost of living is very high. And on the background, you show that this is a nostril. That means they're breathing through the nose. You can hardly, maybe write down this word. Some of you have heard this word before. This word is super useful to use in social study. Anyone seen this word before? EKE. Go and Google now. Go and use ChatGPT and see what is EKE means. To eat a living. 为了三餐而生存. Okay? To eat a living, Okay, taxi. What is taxi? Taxi is one of my favorite in structure response questions. T stand for the timeline. Okay, extract 1, 2. What is the timeline? Timeline got 3 different timeline. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 different timelines. A stand for the target audience. There are total about 20 different audience. X stand for explain, using the DEEERL. Describe, explain, evidence, expression, result, and link back to the question. I stand for the issue. So I call taxi. Okay, chapter 8. Okay, just a head start. Please don't share with your classmate. Please don't share with your classmate. Chapter 8 is all about T. Go ahead and copy. It's more than 6T. This is an old slide. Chapter 8, we talk about transport. 对吗？萱萱 Chapter 8, you all do chapter 8, right? Johnny, you might be a bit blur because this is a Sec4 textbook. Zhonghao, you're Sec4, right?
Yeah.
You are doing globalization chapter 8 already. 对吗，Zhonghao?
Yeah.
Luhan also?
Well, my school is still at like Sec3 textbook. But last chapter already.
No. Hello, brother. This is February. If you say January 2 chapters, Sec3, I understand, bro. You're behind. Oh my God. If I'm your father or uncle, I cannot take it. That's wrong. Sorry. Sorry. I'm very straightforward. 我讲话很直接，对不起。一家 chapter 8 吗 ？Just not ahead. 萱萱 also. Nico, my dear. Okay. Chapter 8.
Yeah, chapter 8.
Thank you. Sichen.
We almost finished the chapter 8.
你听到吗，鹿晗 They almost finished. You haven't started. And then
Starting tomorrow.
complete. Wait. Luhan, your social study is G2 or G3?
What G? Oh, no, I'm in Express.
Huh?
What is that?
Your social study is G2 or G3?
G3 is Express, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm G3.
If you say G2 我没有话讲啦。你 G3 cannot 浩辰呢 ？Chapter 8有没有浩辰 ？Hello， 浩辰，你在家吗？叮咚，浩辰，听不到，算了。OK， 你在家吗？浩辰 ，Chapter 8吗？你学校教你 Chapter 8了没有？还要想大哥，不可以想你现在是在4的，抖龙 ，please， 你现在的精神不要玩 Broadstar 不要玩 COD， 不要玩 Minecraft。Legend of the LOL 不要玩这些，不要玩 Genshin， 也不要玩那个黑丝蜈蚣Please. You don't play, you won't die. You don't study, you also won't die. But if you don't study well, you sure cannot survive. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, globalization talk about technologies. With the use of technology, we talk about Wi-Fi system. With the technology, we got the satellite. With the technology, we make transactions like Lazada, Shopee, Amazon with better transactions because we want to have transnational, because we want to increase the transformation from the third world to the first world so that we're able to transfer technology to allow us to train better and increase tourism. Make sense, Antenna? The T effect for chapter 8. I can 跟你打赌not a single teacher, unless it's a very experienced, not a single teacher will think of the T effect for chapter 8. So, 怎么样，鹿晗？你现在是先睹为快你去学校拜一会笑，你们还是在 Sec3， 我已经是在 globalization 了，OK？ So 鹿晗 take note this topic is very important because it links later to chapter 9 and 10. Okay? If you ask, you can see all the students here, your friends here, already more or less complete chapter 8. And their chapters, I tell you, good luck. If your SS teacher is good, I'm very blunt, sorry, Luhan. If your SS teacher is good, they will ask you to come back in March holiday to finish up chapter 8. And the worst thing is some of the school, the teacher, SS teacher are sick, maternity leave, reservist. Oh, then good luck to you. You see, math, you can take 1 month to understand the topic. But social study, you need to read, you need to CK and GK, contextual knowledge and general knowledge. Okay? The transport system in chapter 8 is got to do WORLD, work. Okay? Shen, okay? Yijia, okay? Yijia, don't do that to me now. At least show me your full face. You show your hair. I know your hair is longer than my hair, okay? Comparison skill. Thank you. Okay, let's move on. No hard feeling, just kidding. Let's talk about chapter 8. We need to trust that technology in order to make the transport to work well so that the team can provide good services. With that, the government can do transaction. Do you know what is tariff? Nicole, you know what is tariff? Antenna, you know what is tariff? Shichen, you know what is tariff? What is tariff? What is tariff? Shichen?
It's like if you want to import something to another country, like you gotta pay some price or something.
It's tax. It's just a VAT, value added tax, like the free trade agreement. Yes, you're right, a tax. Well done. Shichen, okay, Shichen? Can Hey, Shichen, which school again? Sorry.
School of Science and Technology.
Oh, School of Science and Technology. Okay, thank you. Wow, your school is fast, man. Finish chapter 8 already. Wow. All right, so let's go on. Transformation. How we transform? You see, when Sir Stamford Raffles came to Singapore, it was like a normal ship with sail. Today, you see what ship we have. I really admire China to have aircraft carrier. One of the best military now can fight. 谁敢讲中国是东亚病夫？中国是懦夫。Wow, with the technology they have now, with the DeepSeek, and with so many BYD car, all these. You see, when 40 years ago and 50 years ago, when my uncle bought a 熊猫牌 camera, people laugh at me. 哎呀，买中国货，烂货来的，便宜又怎么用？又没有用，烂货啦！不要买中国货，买日本货。You know what my uncle say? My grandfather say, 你不要忘记谁打我们的。Wow, that statement was very powerful. 他死都不要买日货。But later, no choice. The China brand, I think, slowly diminished in Singapore market. But now, look at China. My whole entire on my this desk, Lenovo, Oppo, what else? All the thing made from China. You see, number 6 is the most important thing. 你最好尊敬你们的爷爷奶奶啊。Without them, I tell you, you don't even have to smell and come to Singapore at all. You also have to 尊敬你的 mommy, daddy. When they were young like me, they went through a lot of shit and ups and downs to compete with millions of people in China to get their best career and work hard to the top. If not, today they won't be here. They weren't what they are. Seriously. Seriously. Transfer of knowledge is one of the most important. And then the time management is about how it evolved. So you ask me, Ifan, Ijia, if you ask me, Uncle Raymond, which T is the most important to you? I tell you right to your face, to every one of you, and to my face, technology is the most important. One of my topics last year was about technology in my English class. So we use the PPF right now, the past, present, and future. The past technology in China, you realize the 为什么叫做中国 the Middle Kingdom? Gunpowder and paper and the build of the 那个 warship are made of China. Of course, you can talk about other countries that are well-to-do, like the Vikings and all these things. The Silk Road is one of very good example of technology's transfer of knowledge. From the past of China to the present of China and to the future of China. The future of China or the future of what the next generation in Singapore really depends on you guys, seriously. We have done so much to make China, the Chinese or the Singaporean proud. I'm not saying the rest of other race are not important. I never say that. I'm just saying my race, I'm proud to be a Chinese. Okay, so the thing is that technology is not only transform people, but makes, okay, to put yourself, put there already, to put the country at the world maps to be the best. Put there. Technology has helped a country to put in the world maps to be one of the best. Last time was Samsung, Korean brand, iPhone. I never buy an iPhone in my life until recently I buy an iPad. Because of work stuff. I never support Tesla or iPhone. I don't give a damn. Not because you are all from China or Chinese. This is how I 做东西的. And guess what? You realize if you study the history of China, the Opium War has really made us really a worse Chinese in that particular era. Hong Kong was given to British, Macau was given to Portugal. And now people can tell Singaporeans death penalty is wrong for drug trafficker. Go and fly kite lah, please. They forgot how the opium the British given to the Chinese has caused the loss of its territory. T. Write down T. Globalization is talking about territory. 对吗？浩辰也是成，对吧？ Territory. 对吗？宜家？ Globalization is about territory 抢地盘嘛。If you study history, Hitler lost the Rhineland because of World War II. Bloody hell. I better take back. I want to take back my territory. And globalization, another T. Treaty. Write down treaty, 对吗？ The treaty. Treaty of Versailles. If you study history, you know what I mean. Another T is about globalization. Wow, so many T effect. And don't tell me da-da. Not the da-da. The T effect. Okay, then you get it now. Learn a lot. Don't share. Don't share. Oh, time's up soon. So, Antenna, Xingyuan and Nico, next week we'll talk more on chapter 8. Judy, I'm so sorry. We were doing chapter 8. If you want to continue with us, bear with us or Judy. We are doing chapter 8. But of course, you will not lose lah. You will use it next year also. But of course, if you want to ask me set 3 things, definitely. Let me go and figure out how I'm going to do it. There's my eye syrup. Copyright 2015. Wow, 10 years already. Infer is we are talking about FIDE. So some of the idea was copied from my senior teachers who have been teaching SS since 2000. Okay. Don't worry, Athena, Nicole, and Xingyan. Over the few months lesson, if you are following me all the way to your O level, I will tell you what to do, what is ICRAP. I'm not saying the rest you are not important, okay? So I just want to go to give you some ideas. What is this ICRAP? And it's very useful. Lu Han, Yi Jia, Hao Chen, Shi Chen, Xian Xian, and Zhong Hao. This is for right now source-based questions. Only for source-based, okay? Right, you need comparison skill, correct? Right, true, Hao Chen, correct? Source-based skills, what is the purpose and tone? Like this one. Okay, source-based, infer. This is from Philippines, this is China. Infer, compare. Is it reliable? Is it useful? What is the purpose of this feature? And what is the tone of this feature? Okay, it's called as infer or infer from these two. Compare one big ship and one small ship. Hey, bully, China bully me. Is it reliable? Not true. This is one typical. You get me now? Hao Chen, Xian Xian, and Yi Jia. This is one picture. If someone say Yi Jia 是一个不好的人可是有10个学生讲Yi Jia 是一个很好的人，他帮助人有时候一个老婆婆跌倒，他还帮他。So you mean it's called typicality Adina and Nico. So 这个是你要记住这个 prominence， 这个 prominence 是谁讲的？A cartoonist view of okay. So 这个 cartoonist 有没有写那个字下来guys? Hidden agenda 有没有企图？有没有预谋的？他讲这句话有没有原因 ？Get it 了 ？Hidden agenda 你们不用写You know what you mean Hidden agenda But never mind. Along the way, Antenna and Nico and Xing and Junyi, Uncle will keep talking about the HA, hidden agenda. Okay? Ah, 这个讲过了吗？ Okay, I repeat. Sorry. It's not I don't want to give you the slides. Okay, this is the last part. If you don't mind, this is the last part. You see all these students, this was last year. This guy got A1. This one got A2, I think. This one, wow. This one, well, this one all 6, 7A. Except English got C5. Oh, this guy, Zachary. I think you know, right, Zachary? Right. St. Joseph Institution. You can see, I make it bigger, guys. This is a place. Anyway, this is the last year that my sister cafe is going to close down in Grassroots Club, Yio Chu Kang MRT station there. So I will book the whole place, and you can see these are the students here taking exam. I booked the whole entire place. Okay, after exam, they say all works and no play. Oops, sorry. No makan. I never show makan. Okay, I'll start sharing first. Wait. So I hope today's lesson will give you some idea what is NRIC, what is this float, and what is Word, to cover all the chapter in your textbook, so it give you better idea. Is excuse me, instead of memorizing the long title. And then of course you know what is iSyrup, how to use in source space, and you at least know what is social study, the implication of using social study. Let's go through a quick one. Suchan, any question? You just yes or no? No, Nicole, any question?
No.
Okay, Luhan. Zhonghao? No. Junyi? No.
No.
Hao Chen? No. Xian Xian? No. Yijia? No. Antina? No. Any question, Antina? No. Why you look so tired? So boring? Oh, you very blur. Very blur. The topic very blur. Why?
I don't know what's going on.
Huh? You don't know what's going on the topic?
I haven't learned the topic.
Chapter 8 You same as Luhan never start chapter 8 So where are you?
Like chapter 7.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Next lesson we'll talk more about it. Okay. But anyway, I will do the whole entire revision from chapter 1 to 11 for the next few months. So enough time, don't worry. Okay, don't worry, enough time. Okay, now the next 2 months is to finish out all the chapter in content and this. And then somewhere in May, June, then we start really. Okay, we'll start, and I will spot questions for all you. Xian. No,